Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever wonder what the world around you is really made of? I mean everything. The air you're breathing, the water you drink, even the phone or computer you're watching this on. It all boils down to something fundamental: the states of matter. And today we're going on an epic journey to explore them. So, what exactly are states of matter? Think of them as different ways that tiny little particles, called atoms and molecules, can hang out together. Are they super energetic and zipping around like crazy, or are they chilled out and just vibrating in place? Their energy level and how they're arranged determine whether something is a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Let's start with solids. Look around you. Your desk, your chair, that mug of coffee. These are all solids. In a solid, the particles are packed together in a tight, organized pattern. They don't have much energy, so they just kind of vibrate in place, like they're shivering. This is why solids have a definite shape and a definite volume. You can't just squish a rock into a smaller rock, and it's not going to suddenly change its shape, right? It holds its form because its particles are locked in. Now, what happens if we add some heat? We crank up the energy. The particles start vibrating more and more violently until they break free from their rigid structure. And that brings us to our next state: liquids. Think of melting an ice cube. The solid ice turns into liquid water. In a liquid, the particles have more energy. They're still close together, but they can slide and flow past one another. This is why liquids have a definite volume. A liter of water is always a liter of water, but they don't have a definite shape. Pour water from a bottle into a glass, and it takes the shape of the glass. The particles are free to move around and fill whatever container they're in. But what if we keep adding heat? Let's say we boil that water. The particles get super energetic. They start moving so fast that they completely break away from each other and go flying off in all directions. Welcome to the world of gases. The air all around us is a perfect example. In a gas, the particles are spread far apart and have a ton of energy. They're just bouncing around randomly. This is why a gas has no definite shape and no definite volume. It will expand to fill any container it's put in, no matter how big. Think about spraying an air freshener in one corner of a room. Pretty soon, you can smell it everywhere because the gas particles have spread out to fill the entire space. So, to recap, solids have tightly packed particles, giving them a fixed shape and volume. Liquids have particles that can flow, giving them a fixed volume but no fixed shape. And gases have high-energy particles that are far apart, giving them no fixed shape or volume. It's all about energy. But wait, there's more. Are there only 3 states of matter? Not quite. Scientists have discovered others, like plasma. Plasma is often called the 4th state of matter, and it's actually the most common one in the entire universe. You find it in stars, like our sun, and in lightning. Plasma is like a gas, but it's so hot and energetic that the atoms themselves have been ripped apart into charged particles. It's a superheated, electrically charged gas. It's what makes neon signs glow and powers those cool plasma ball toys. From the solid ground beneath our feet to the liquid oceans and the gaseous air we breathe, all the way to the plasma in the stars above. Understanding the states of matter is like having a secret key to understanding the universe. It shows us how everything is connected through the simple principles of energy and particle arrangement. So next time you see ice melting or water boiling, you'll know exactly what's happening on a tiny molecular level. Pretty amazing, right? Thanks for joining me on this scientific adventure today. If you found this interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us. Let me know in the comments which state of matter you think is the coolest. See you in the next video.